Hello, this is 2020. This is a guitar lesson on how to buy a guitar. So if you're stuck wanting to play guitar, or play guitar rather, and you do not know how to buy one, where to buy it, what kind to buy, and who to buy it from, all of those variables I want to discuss here. So what I'm holding right now is a nylon string guitar. Okay, it's actually Brazilian, but you can play classical guitar on this, and you can play flamenco, and it's good for the old Feliz Navidad song. Okay, and it gets nice soft leads. So that's the adult version guitar. I want to also discuss about buying guitars for your child, and especially around Christmas time. You notice how I'm holding the guitar, and this elbow can actually go over the body, this hump here, so I can, if I can't get my hand across, if I can't get my elbow across the top, then my hands aren't going to reach, and you'll get very frustrated. So, and so you want to use that as a guideline for choosing what type of guitar. So this is nylon. It can be used for jazz. Willie Nelson plays this on all his guitars named Trigger. And flamenco, Latin, Brazilian style guitar, okay? And it's easy to play. The neck is a little wider, but the nylon strings are soft to the touch, and it doesn't hurt your fingers as much, and you can get right on in playing music with this nylon string guitar, because you don't have to build up the calluses on your fingers that everyone warns you about. Okay, if you are 6 years old, or you have tiny hands, I would recommend this guitar. It is called a 3/4 size, and as you can tell, it is much smaller than a regular size guitar, but it's great for young kids, and you can tell, it's much smaller and easier to handle. So this is what I started out on. I got this out of the loft, and after several decades, the strings finally fell off in the saddle, and so I even took the liberty when I was young to color the fretboards. Okay, oh great, that's my dog Chester making sounds. Okay, so the 3/4 size guitar is great for small children. Go to the music store, sit down on a regular folding chair, and see if this works for your child. If the elbow is way down here, then you know to go back to a regular size guitar. Again, this is 3/4. All right. The other style of guitar is steel string. All right, and this gets a little bit different sound, and it's great for leading music and American folk music. Praise and worship style. It's usually the rhythm guy out. The singer-songwriter uses this guitar a lot. Okay, and this is a full size. This one actually has electronics on it. So if you want to perform and play in church or at a gig somewhere, you would need to pay a little extra money, maybe an extra $100, to get the electrical component, so that you can plug it into a PA system or into an amp. And so this is steel string. A little bit harsher sound, but this is what's used in a lot of American songs, especially from the 70s, all the singer-songwriter. And it's a great guitar for strumming around the campfire, okay? And not have to worry about playing lead and all that jazz. So This is actually a very good guitar. It's for an intermediate style. It's a Fender Acoustics. It's a CD1, so I don't know if you can see the serial number in there, or the model number rather, but Fenders are good guitars. Yamahas are great beginning guitars, and if you're going to do electric, all right, moving right along, the electric one is right here. Of course, you can't hear it without an amplifier, but you can check out my other video on there, Shock Me or one of the other ones, and hear how this one sounds plugged into an amp. But this is if you have like a teenager and he wants to rock out, this is the guitar you want to get him. And of course, you'll have to pay extra money for a cable, an amp, and the most important thing is a tuner. I recommend the Snark. It fits right on top of your tuning head, okay? And you press the button, and when you play a string, it tells you if you're in tune. Red means you're a little flat or sharp, and you want to shoot for the green. But tuner is very important before you even begin playing guitar. That's one of the first lessons, how to hold and how to tune. Otherwise, it will sound pretty yucky, but hopefully everyone got a general idea of the basic types of guitar. Basically, you have three choices. You have an electric guitar, you have the steel string American folk guitar, and you also have the nylon flamenco style Latin guitar. And if you're a child, of course, you have a couple of choices. You have the 3/4 size guitar. They're also making a half size guitar, and that's for real tiny hands. So again, just make sure you get a feel for it, that your fingers can stretch over the frets and your elbow can go across the body. And where do I buy a guitar? Okay, not Walmart, okay, not Target. Do not buy guitars from regular, convenient retail operations. You want to go to a regular music store that you have, a local music store, and let them guide you. Any guitar teacher can guide you and get more specific on what would fit your needs better. But for this video, I just wanted to give you an idea that you have the steel string, you have the nylon, you have the electric, and Sweetwater is a great place to buy equipment. They usually run sales on Christmas time or Black Friday and all that jazz. The good thing about Sweetwater and some of the other Sam Ash guitar shops like that, they offer a 30-day back money guarantee. That's worth the dollars right there. And rumor has it Guitar Center is filing bankruptcy, so they might have some closeout specials in 2020. But bottom line is, if you're going to get an electric, Fender Squier is a popular brand. It's a lower version of the regular Fender. I think it's maybe $100, $200. But make sure you ask for the bag, the cable, and the tuner, and throw in a book if they can, so you can get all those things for the same price, between $150 and $250. And if you buy from one of those major stores, you get the money back guaranteed. However, if you're going to buy electric, you might want to consider the Epiphone, Epiphone. The only reason is because it has a higher value and if you want to resell it, okay? You have to remember that. So the Epiphones have a higher resale value. They are a little bit more expensive, but that's if you're going to buy electric. Hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned, and a lot to think about. Feel free to ask questions if you have anything more specific. All right, God bless. Take care.